Stitch, the rats are here. And so it begins.
And so it begins. The rats are here, y'all. What's up? Crown here from Rockron Gaming. Just going through the gameplay trailer from a couple days ago with a fine-tooth comb. I was watching it again, and a couple things caught my eye, and I just wanted to kind of get them on tape, get my thoughts out there, and let you guys know, I think, what might be happening with at least a couple of the points of interest, and give a heads up for what we might be looking at and what the future of Warzone is. There's a couple of different clips that I pulled out, and we'll go through them. Not spend a whole lot of time on this because most of the stuff that was shown is either new maps or new modes, and it's pretty self-explanatory. But they gave little hints at pieces of the new map here and what we're going to be looking at, and I kind of want to show you they look like on the map now and what they kind of teased at in the trailer and where I think we're going to be going with this for Verdansk in the future. So this first one is about midway through the trailer. You get a person zipping up a zip line, but they appear to be in the middle of some sort of silo. So I'll go ahead and play that. Turn my sound. So I'm going to point out a couple of things. That was pretty fast. So let's we're gonna look through this in a couple different things. Right here, you see that the person is zip lining up what appears to be some sort of silo with a missile in it, or some sort of missile in it, and it has CCCP on the side, which if you did not know, CCCP is the Soviet Union. It's the USSR, the CCCP. So this is supposedly a Soviet or a Russian missile silo, which makes sense for Dansk. Can't quite read all the lettering on it, but all right. So we got a nuclear missile silo, a possibly nuclear missile silo in Verdansk. You get up to the top here, you see, okay, well, there's this concrete barrier on the back side here, and I'll highlight that for you, as well as a couple of these benches that are around and trees. Okay, whatever. We know that well. And as we're scrolling through this, choppers coming through and fighting, blah, 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 fun stuff. But right here, you can actually see construction right behind it. So what I think that this is actually the hill that's behind construction. I think that concrete structure, that little pyramid structure that nobody, has kind of always just been up there, is actually the topper to this nuclear missile silo that's going to be opened up in this next version. The entire concrete structure is gone, so I don't know if it was blown off or it slid off or what happened here, but it's just gone. So I think that's going to be one of the new points of interest that we have going on in the future here. So to further the silo over construction, you actually have this next clip it's actually put a little bit later as well, but I'm pretty sure I'm positive it's the same area. So you have this dude performing an execution, shoots the guy in both of his kneecaps at the edge of the hole, and then kicks him in. But if you look as he's doing this is a very familiar place. Again, you have that stone cut out in the background. You have all the benches around. You have those trees down low. Now, this camera angle might not be as obvious, but again, this looks very familiar. And I'll give you a clip of kind of what it looks like now as well, so that you can get an idea of what we're going to be probably dealing with in these areas in the future. And you can see as it falls in, you can see the zip line. And kind of the edge of the silo that we saw earlier as the person was zipping up. So you see the same edge and the same zip line there. So these are probably the same location, and you're probably going to have a couple of these around the map. But I'm curious if the peak out near where the dock is going to become something like this as well. I think there's a tea house out there, and it's kind of in the middle of nowhere. I'm kind of curious if that's going to drop as well. I know that there is currently a bunker below that is not a missile silo, but it does have a door that leads deeper into it that you can't unlock, and I kind of am curious if that's going to play through with it. That'll be really cool to see if they're actually connecting some of these bunkers, opening up all the extra doors in them so that they go through to these missile silos. So you might see a lot of these sort of silo point of interest around the map, close to each of the different bunkers. Oh, shit. Oh my god. I'm a goddamn genius. So along those same veins, we actually have this clip here, which shows another one of the concrete kind of pyramid, mm, I guess, statues that has always just been there. People have kind of just, either called them peaks or called them, I don't even know what the hell you call them, but they've been kind of littered around the map. I know where a couple are. This is kind of the second one. It's up top of military base, and you can actually see in this clip. So they're fighting, driving up to it. But wait, if you look here, as we go through, you can actually see that these pieces have separated. And now, like, they've moved further apart. They did not used to be that far apart. Either maybe they slid apart on some sort of track system, or they, I don't know, have some other sort of means of. It looks like there might be a track that they slide apart on, and then it opened up this hole down bottom. So you have this other bunker down here, and I would wager that this next piece here that they show you, where they're down in a bunker and there's another missile with, again, CCCP on the side, most likely another nuclear missile. This is another one of those missile silos that was or is currently hidden on the map, and we'll be seeing open up here at the beginning of season 2 as a new point of interest, and as well as probably the lead end to the end of Verdansk, or the change of Verdansk. Verdansk. That's what I just want to show because it's a really cool execution. Dude knocks away your gun with the new melee weapon. Takes out like your leg to drop you down, pushes off your knee, and then Kirkri to the Kirkri. Kirkri. Kirkri? Kirkri. Yeah. Kirkri to the head. Good that. Yeah, okay. That's a pretty badass execution. I'm hoping to be able to perform that on a couple people that are out here. And finally, of course, we're gonna show the ship that as it loads into Verdansk. So you have the storm that's rolling in, and it's currently really close. It's been getting closer and closer as the days roll by. And people have been speculating that it's going to crash into Verdansk, that it's going to unleash zombies, that it's going to unleash a bio weapon, all these different things. And I'll give you my take on it. So first off, so the name of the ship is the Vladanoi, which, if you have not already found out, there's a Slavic mythology, or Russian as well, Vodyanoi, which is Vodyanoi, which is a similar spelling, and it is a male water spirit, or and it could mean, spirit, water spirit, death, leading these, or bringing this sort of death and spirits to Verdansk. But we also have, if you notice, so it's heading in this clip, it's heading towards prison. The ship is actually more off the southern coast of Verdansk. It's not quite over near port, or over near prison. So I think it's going to end up at port. I don't know if you know that there's a dry dock there, and I'm curious if the dry dock that you can never get into, and has been off limits before, is going to open up and accept this ship essentially, and that's going to be another new point of interest. It's over near port that everybody's going to be having to rush to. There hasn't been a whole lot going around port recently, so I wouldn't be surprised if they gave it a kind of little uplift in this version. But Now, what is going to happen when this ship hits? My speculation on this is that there will be zombies or some form of undead creature that will be released into Verdansk here. Whether or not that all modes will have to deal with them, other modes might have some sort of biological toxin that you have to deal with if you get near the ship, or like a gas mask or something like that is going to help you to be able to get on board and get some of the crates. But what my guess is going to happen is that some sort of trigger, some sort of automated trigger system that's placed all around the map is going to go off, which is then going to open these silos that we see opening, and then going to trigger a countdown. That countdown will probably lead to the nukes being fired and basically blowing up the entirety of the map. To at which point we will be getting most likely a new map on the 1 year anniversary of Warzone. Now, with all that, we're gonna have to see kind of what goes on in the future, what actually ends up happening. We're getting the new drop on Thursday. I will be off all Friday, and I will be playing and exploring all of these new points of interest and potentially killing zombies. I'm looking forward to the new modes. I've always been a big fan of zombies, and looking forward to the new Easter egg. But I'm gonna probably be exploring Verdansk around and seeing what's changed on Thursday and Friday. So I hope to catch you all there. Make sure that if you guys have any comments on this, if you guys have any thoughts or think that I'm just freaking crazy, let me know down below in the comments. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more content like this. Also, make sure to check me out live on Facebook and on Twitch if you want to, come and hang in the chat and discuss some of these theories, or come watch me play on Thursday, Friday. We can explore together. I'm looking forward to see you guys then, and hail to the king.